And I know that people have one question. When will we be starting here in Alberta?
Health Minister Tyler Shandro outlining when Albertans can expect the vaccine and who will be the first in line. Alberta confirming earlier today vaccines will be administered beginning December 16th. The first batch will be given to the province's healthcare workers.
To protect those caring for our most vulnerable, the first 3,900 doses will go to ICU doctors and nurses, respiratory therapists, and long-term care workers throughout the province.
Shandro says the first healthcare workers to receive the vaccine will be from Foothills Medical Centre and the Peter Lougheed Centre in Calgary, as well as their counterparts at the U of A and Royal Alexandra Hospitals in Edmonton. The vaccine will require 2 doses 1 month apart. AHS will be booking the second appointment when healthcare workers receive the first dose.
We can't deliver it to continuing care facilities in this first round in December, but we hope that by covering the staff, we'll start reducing the risk to patients and residents, and will immediately reduce the burden and risk for the staff.
Over the coming days, AHS will be reaching out to those who are eligible. First shots will be given next Wednesday. They are expecting a second shipment to arrive later in December. And while many are focused on the vaccine, the COVID-19 numbers continue to come in. 1,460 new cases of COVID-19 have been discovered since yesterday from close to 17,000 tests. That brings the total number of active cases to 20,199, 7,490 of those in the Calgary zone and 9,289 in the Edmonton zone. The provincial positivity rate now sitting at 8%. The province also reporting 13 new deaths for a total of 653. 685 are in hospital, 121 in the intensive care unit. We won't see results from the latest round of restrictions for at least a week. Dr. Dina Hinshaw speaking today with cautious optimism with news of the vaccine on the horizon.
While the arrival of a vaccine is positive news, it will be some time before we can immunize most Albertans. Until then, we must be the vaccine for each other.
She also says there's been confusion with the new restrictions and what they mean outdoors. Hinshaw stressing that social gatherings around fire pits or at parks are prohibited, but that outdoor recreation is allowed, and to use judgment and avoid looking for loopholes. Meanwhile, the mayor says he would have liked to have seen these restrictions come quicker, but he's not interested in pointing fingers.
I don't really have time for that kind of politics. We have to be focused, laser focused, on keeping people safe. There will be a lot of time on the other end of this for us to assess who did right and who did wrong. Ultimately, the government of Alberta, just like all of us, will have to answer to the voters.
Enforcement also a question heading into the weekend, as yet another anti-mask rally has been planned for downtown, and only 6 people have been issued tickets from past protests.
We will go after these people. We know who they are. We will ticket them as we need to. And we're encouraging them to stop being so frickin' self-indulgent. You're not doing this because you think it's going to change anything. You're not doing this because you're standing up for your rights and you think you'll be able to convince other people to do it. You're doing it because you're getting a thrill out of it. You're doing it because you think, look at me, I'm so cool, I'm speaking out against the man. Well, quit it.
Nenshi says Bylaw and Calgary Police are working together on how to be more effective at stopping them, but is adamant they will not be putting their officers at risk. In Calgary, Jackie Perez, City News.